Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a good start to your Monday trading. I thought I'd go through the IWM alert trade from this morning, which only lasted a minute or so, but actually would have worked out if we'd held a bit longer. But another amazing trade. This makes like many winners in a row for David in IWM at market open. So if you have that first 10 minutes at market open to trade IWM options, or if you're wanting to do future stuff, you could also do RTY as well. And this has been working so well. I mean, if you look at David's track record here, this is number of trades versus profit for one contract. And you see we have a very linear slope here, very little drawdowns. And look how many winners he's had in a row here. It's something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like 13 winners in a row, and it's just phenomenal. So it's almost every day we're winning. And so I highly suggest you sign up for this. There's a link in the description below. I'm going to go through the trade in detail in just a minute. Before we get into all that, I wanted to make sure you guys knew about my other favorite trading service. There's quite a few I have, and I'm going to do a video probably today or tomorrow where I go through my top three current favorite trading services. And so NateBear's Profit Surge Trader is a phenomenal service. It's only $179 for a year, so it's really low cost. I think it's a bargain. I'm pretty sure they lose money on that. And basically every Monday, so today at 12 Eastern time, basically he does a live webinar where he talks about his top picks for that week. So they're usually swing trades, 2 to 4, sometimes even 5 swing trades based on previous earnings movements, upwards movements from earnings. He's just introduced a new part to the system, which is called opening bell aftershocks. So they can often be day trades, and there's actually a really cool scanner in there as well that he's added. So he's continually adding value to the service, and you even get to try it for 365 days, completely risk-free. Get your money back anytime within that first year. So what do you have to lose? You can paper trade for a few weeks or a few months even, and see if you like his style. He just hit his fourth 100% winner in a row. I just got this email here. I wasn't in this trade, but he closed out the QUBT calls from last Monday, I think they were, for 100%. And I did a video recently, hopefully you guys saw it, where I showed his other three 100% winners recently as well. So he's on fire at the moment. It's one of my favorite services right now. Like anything, it goes through phases. So sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it's not so good. And so you have to be kind of prepared to trade, like kind of make the trades your own a little bit as well. That's the people I see that do really well with this make the trades their own and don't just follow him completely blindly. They use his ideas and his teachings from his webinars to really help them make the trade, their own trades, which is what it's all about, right? He's well known for turning 27,000 into $2.7 million. So this guy really knows what he's talking about, and he was really helpful during these live trading sessions where you can ask him questions, which is quite unusual sometimes with these services. So anyway, definitely check out that. The link will be in the description to this order form. I've also done a ton of reviews and videos on NateBear stuff before, so hopefully you guys can check that out as well. Definitely worth adding to something like IWM alerts because it's a completely different style and gives you a little bit of diversity in there as well. So I'll make sure to leave a link in the description to sign up for this. All right, let's go to IWM alerts. So the landing page for IWM alerts, like I said, is here. It's the first 10 minutes of the market open. You can make some decent money. We've got lots of good testimonials to you about how it works. Shows you who David is. He's an absolute genius, expert trader on market auction theory, market profile, and order flow, footprint stuff. It's kind of complex. People are learning it themselves, but like he is really good at what he does. And so if we go to the Discord, we can kind of look at what has been happening this morning. So if we look at IWM pre-market notes, this is where it all starts. He'll start talking about this more complex theory, which might look a little bit foreign to people. Certainly to me it does. And he talks about distributions and where the value is inside. And basically, as he goes down here, the key thing that everybody looks for is what is he loading into his active trader? Because these are fast trades. You need something like Thinkorswim to do these unless you've got really fast fingers. You need to set up bracket orders. So if you set up bracket orders, you have a take profit at point one, stop loss at point two to give it that room to move. And then he basically goes on voice chat, which is unusual for a lot of these guys. We'll jump into the voice chat channel here, and basically it'll start, he'll start giving commentary. And these days it's like really quick, like the first few minutes, sometimes the first minute he'll be in and out of a trade. And that's why you need the backer orders because you might not be able to respond quite quickly enough. The people that do though are loving this service, and so it's kind of like polarizing. Like some people just find these trades too fast, even with the voice chat and with the education that we have in the useful videos about how to do them. Some people just cannot do them. They just don't get the right fills. But the people that do get fills that are reasonable or they're happy with, not always the same as David's, have been doing really well. And I try and show this daily where I go into the general chat once the day is kind of like over, once the first few minutes is over, and show you what people are posting to show you that people are actually making money. This guy does really well. He basically went from $52 per contract to $62 per contract. Those small wins add up. So what's that, 10%, 20%? I don't know. My brain doesn't work this early in the morning. So 20%, I think. So Salem got 57 to 65. So you can see real people are making real money with the service, 46 to 62. And you'll notice these same names pop up over and over again. The people that are taking these trades regularly. 0.57 to 0.68. This guy's shoes apparently is doing really well. Now look at this, 0.49 to 0.69. You can see he's doing really, really well. So you can come in and ask some of these people, hey, I'm having trouble with this. I can't get the right fills. Is there some trick you're using? Is it your computer? Is it, so there's a lot of like wiggle room to play with in terms of like improving. So rather than just giving up on a service, it's best to always try and figure out gives these guys fire. Best to figure out like what you can do to improve and actually make it a profitable system for you if it's difficult. The Syrian does really well. Wave Master usually does well. So you can see 0.57 to 0.68, 0.52 to 0.66. Really good. David, 0.53 to 0.6. I'm like him. I like to take little bits of the pie. Some of these guys are quite ambitious, and when it works for them, it works really well. Like from 0.56 to 0.76, 0.57 to 0.77. Pretty nice, right? That's nearly 50%. It's about 40% on the runners. 0.45 to 0.65. People do this with the future, so if you're looking to do funded future stuff, this might also be something worth considering because it is actually easier to do this on futures because you don't have to load up the contracts. All you have to do is smash the button on futures on NinjaTrader or something, and you can get profit pretty quickly and easily. More profit, less commissions actually works really well on futures. So if you're looking to do a funded future stuff, this could well be for you. Look at Atlas here, 0.53 to 0.92, nearly a double. That's really, really good. And then Delta here, 0.46 to 0.7, 0.58 to 0.68. So you can see all these people posting their profits. MW doing the stock, so you don't even have to do the options. You can just do the stock, $80 on it, not bad. Just getting a little bit of money in there. Serum Trader, 0.53 to 0.73. People are saying, thanks, David. I commented this is another great green day in here. Urban Organic scaled up, which is nice. It's always good when you scale up and actually is a winning trade instead of a losing trade. And then a nice screenshot here from this guy right here showing his trade. So really good. I definitely recommend you come and join us. It's not expensive at all. I'll leave my email as well if you want to know more, if you want to see the track record in more detail. This is it right here. And basically, come and join us. I honestly think you'll love this if you like scalping it. You get done and dusted within a few minutes of market open. David, the guy behind this, is making more than some people make in 2 or 3 weeks of their salary, sometimes even a month of their salary. He's making that in 2 minutes in those first few minutes of market open. That's the level you can kind of get to. But he's been doing this for years, so he's an absolute expert at it. Anyway, come and join us. I'll leave all the links you need in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.